Hello and welcome to Centennial Center, where your Georgia College Bobcats are taking on Lander University. Bobcats are coming off a tough loss yesterday against GC&SU as they lost 3-1 in a tough match and extra points. Lander's coming off a victory against Augusta State yesterday as they won 3-1. So both teams probably a little tired today, but we have a good one coming for you, and we will be back here shortly. Centennial Center as your Georgia College Bobcats are taking on Lander University Bearcats. Bobcats had a tough loss yesterday against USC-Aiken, and Lander's coming off a win against Augusta State as they both won 3-1 and one lost 3-1. My name's Caroline Long, and I'll be your broadcaster today. I went here in graduated May of 2017 and played for Georgia College Volleyball for the past 4 years. So happy to be back and happy to be announcing the game today, and thank you for tuning in, and we're about to get started. Welcome everyone to Centennial Center as your Bobcats just took .1 from Lander. We have freshman Lauren Talili up to serve for the Bobcats. And number 9, Caitlin Crafta for Lander hits it in the net. Bobcats lead 2-0. A kill straight down for number 11, Hannah Ritz, a sophomore from Sarasota, Florida. As there was not a Bobcat near that one. Good hustle there by Kayla Brockway. And Taylor Savela with the block, single block there by senior Taylor Savela. For those just tuning in, Georgia College just came off a tough loss last night against USC-Aiken as they lost 3-1, and Lander just came off a victory against Augusta University as they won 3-1. And it looks like Lander just hit it out, thought there was a touch on it. Nicole Cohen is back to serve for Georgia College as they lead 4-1. Hard cross there by number 11, Hannah Ritz again. Number 6 back to serve for Lander. Good pass there by Cohen. Outside attack by Bobcat, couldn't quite get it down. Good pickup by Mollering. And that is a double on Lander. Bobcats ball. Taylor Savela is back to serve for the Bobcats. A middle senior from Cumming, Georgia. Nicole Cohen with the back row attack. Ritz with the deep tip there. Good hands there by Bogner. Back row attack by Lander. Tough one on the net. Bogniak gets it up. And once again, Ritz with the kill on the right side. Hannah Ritz is a lefty as well from the right side. Bobcats are going to have to adjust their defense. Mullering with a good dig. Roll shot there by number 10, Kyra Ross. And Bokniak with the kill. Gives the Bobcats a 6-3 lead as Emily Crowell subs in for front row. And Brockway is back to serve for the Bobcats. Kayla had a scare on last Saturday. She actually has fractured part of her hand, and they have made a wonderful cast for her, and she is toughing it out and playing through the pain. Float serve by Brockway, goes deep. Maybe a back row attack by number 3, and that goes out. Those back row attacks are always a little tough when it's a high set like that. Got to wait on the ball some more. Really good serve by Brockway. Lander sits outside. Dig by Cohen. First right side attack. Hard cross shot. And the Bobcats keep it up too. Number 5 with a hard cross shot there. Getting number 10, Kyra Ross, back to serve for Lander. She is a junior outside from Jacksonville, Florida. That was tough. Not much Kayla could do on that one. And Lander trails by 3 now. Hard attack there by Bokniak. Almost got the block on Crowell and Bogner. Good up by Kayla. The Bobcats keep it alive. And number 5 hits it out. And she does. Seems like Bobcats got a touch on that block. That was a hard one to tell. The up ref overruled the down ref there. And Lander has a double block there on Bokniak on the outside. Lander now creeps within 1 point as Ross is still back to serve. And Bogner with a nice cross shot there. Looks like that was right on the line. Emily Pope subs in for Nicole Cohen on the front row. And Bokniak is back to serve. Bobcats lead by 2. We'll see a replay on that one. Great short cross shot there by Bogner. Roll shot by Crowell. And number 5 with a deep cross shot there gives Lander back to possession. Pope with her first attempt of the game, and that's a kill. Jordan Mullering is back to serve for the Bobcats. A sophomore from Cumming, Georgia. Has taken on the libero spot this year as her previous teammate Chandler Walton took on that role the past 2 years before. Number 11, Hannah Ritz, is back in for Lander on the right side. Good high hand attack there by Taylor. That's one thing I remember a lot about playing Lander a lot. They are a very scrappy team, super athletic. And Kroll with their line shot there. Both teams seem to be looking for the deep corners. Taleli in to serve for the Bobcats. And number 9 tips it out for Lander. Caitlin Kraftka, an outside freshman from Kyle, Texas. Lander University has two players from the great state of Texas. Almost a single block by Savela there. And Bobcats get the ball. Number 11 went down there for a little bit. She's shaking off. That is a timeout by Lander here, as Bobcats lead 13-9 here in the first set, and we will take a quick break and be right back. Welcome back. As we're coming off a Lander timeout here, Bobcats lead by 4 in the first set. Both teams with some good defense, scrappy plays, good cross shots. And number 10 couldn't quite connect on that high set there. Puts it under the net. And Taleli is still serving for the Bobcats. I think Ritz went high, hoping that would drop deep corner there. It's a little bit out. Lander a little out of system over there. Not what I remember Lander being. I'm sure that's what their coach just talked to him about. Taleli hits the serve right in the net, and Lander catches a break as they trail by 5. Head coach Ashley White for Lander. This is her 7th season, followed by Georgia College Gretchen Kumdick's 6th season here. Emily Pope hits it deep out. Just didn't snap her wrist enough. I can see her talking to Kayla there. Number 9's back to serve for Lander. Ritz with a hard cross shot. Mullering with a set over the net. Good up there by Mullering to keep that ball alive. Savela is working hard at the net, and she puts it down for the Bobcats. Great play there by senior Taylor Savela to put the ball down. Some notable players on both sides tonight in the kills section for the conference play. Kraftka for Lander is number 1 in the conference for kills per set and kills overall, as she has 275 this season. Taylor Savela follows her with 234 kills on the season, and Taylor Savela is 3rd in the conference's kill per set. Krafta, too, is a freshman from Kyle, Texas, having a wonderful year. Savela back to serve for Georgia College. So he's still up by 5. And Lander uses the tool and gets the point. Georgia College just needs to press a little harder on the block there. Lander's a hard-hitting team. They have great attackers here on the front row. Good pass by Junior Cohen. Hard cross shot by Bokniak. Landers libero got it up. And number 5 jumped a little too late there and was gonna go for the block on the overpass there, but couldn't quite connect. Senior Kayla Brockways back to serve for the Bobcats as they lead 18-13 here in the first set. And that sails out there. Kayla is still adjusting. She just got a cast put on just about 3 or 4 days ago. So she only has her three fingers to play with there. I mean, that's all you need for the setting, but I'm sure that has to bother her some. I'm trying to adjust to that. Free ball there by Bokniak. And number 9, Caitlin Krafka. We're gonna see a replay on that. I was actually looking down and missed it. Crow with a heart attack hitter. Ooh. Number 3 pops up right away. That's always the worst, getting hit in the face. It's more of a pride thing too than it is pain. It's like, oof. But number 3 shook it off like a champ. Number 5, Riley Kinsler back to serve for Lander. And Crowell with the tip gets the kill. Back-to-back kills there for Crowell. Lander is going to take a timeout here, and it's a short one, so we'll just stick around for now. Crowell with the previous kill there to put Lander in a timeout, and she has actually missed. She started playing back about a week ago, but she's been out with back problems, so our staff, everyone is hard to get her back to help the Bobcats back. For what we're doing with the whole thing here. Well, as we get the lighting fixed here, I think we might, I don't know. Lander University is second in the conference right now as they are 3-1. Their one loss is to USC Aiken. Your Georgia College Bobcats are fourth in the conference with a record of 2-3, hoping to make that 500 percentage today. And their next conference game will be against, I believe, Augusta coming up. They're about to go on 2 road games that are non-conference play, and then we'll be back and take on Augusta again. Free ball by Lander, setting up Bobcats. And Crowell with a deep attack, and it goes out. That corner is wide open there. It just needs to come over the ball a little bit more. She has such a hard attack. And 11-14. with a straight down block there on Georgia College. Puts them at 17, trailing just 3 points now. And Lander was in the net. Not sure if it was number 14 or 9. Lauren Talele back to serve for Georgia College. Ritz keeps the ball in play for Lander. Great hustle there by libero Hannah McManus for Lander. I remember playing her. She's a junior from Bowling Springs, South Carolina. Great athlete. That's what Lander's known for. They have such great athletes. Hard straight down attack there by Caitlin Krafka, who leads the conference in kills. She had a quick attack there. Georgia College has to be quicker on the block for that one. And Savela hits it deep corner, and they call it out. It looked like a close one there. This has been a game of short runs. It seems a little back and forth, but each team's going on about a 2 or 3 point run and then switch. And Lander blocked Emily Pope's tip out there. So Cohen's in to serve for Emily Pope back row. Cohen has had a wonderful year. This is her first time starting and playing back row all year long, and she has really stepped up to the plate for Georgia College. Roll shot there, and Bobcats keep it alive. 11 with a free ball back to Taylele. And Kayla with the kill. Kayla with a backside over the net. Seemed like the outside for Lander, stuck her arm out. Barrow was there, but game point for Bobcats. Right side attack there by Ritz. And Savela with a kill as Bobcats take set 1, 25-19. It's going to be a good match today, and we will be back in about 2 minutes or so for set 2. Almost got the block on Kroll and Bogner. Good up by Kayla. The Bobcats. And Bogner with a. That's one thing I remember a lot about playing Lander a lot. They are a very scrappy team. Super athletic. Krafka too is a freshman. And number 9, Caitlin Krafka. And Kroll, ball by Lander, setting up Bobcats. And Kroll with a deep. Ritz keeps the ball in play for Lander. Great right side attack there by Ritz. And Savella. And number 9, welcome back as we're about to start set 2 here in Centennial Center. Your Georgia College Bobcats just took set 1, 25-19. If you're watching the replays there, as you saw Emily Crowell with a really hard cross shot there, actually, I think we're about to see it now. Yeah, it takes straight to the face there, but number 3 took it like a champ, got right back up. Whee! It's happened to me a few times in my career, not a fun one. And Savela with the final point of set 1 there, giving the Bobcats a victory. That's what Savela is always known for doing, just hitting hard through the block. But we thank you guys for tuning in, and we are about to start set number 2 here.
Are you ready? Okay.
Cross shot there for Lander. Stayed on their side there, and Mollering is still back to serve for the Bobcats.
Yeah, I know. It's just like the way I'm holding it. It's like
Lander point as number 13 is back to serve. Some notable players here after number 1. The first set there, Krafka with 2 kills. Number 5, Riley Kunstletter with 4 kills. And number 6, Hannah McManus leads with digs for Lander at 5. As Savela has 6 kills for Georgia College, Emily Crowell with 4, and Libby Bokniak is leading Georgia College in digs with 7. Good hustle there by Brockway to keep it alive, and Crowell gets it over. Block almost went down there. Scrappy play by both teams. Out of system, Mollering's got to let Emily Pope take that kill there. And a single block there by Savela, giving the Bobcats a point. Mollering apologizing to Pope there. I don't think she saw her.
Now serving number 4, Lauren Tilley.
And Bokniak couldn't quite get it up there. Hard attack there by Lander. Float serve by number 9. As Emily Pope hits it straight into a single block there for Lander. Lander's bench loves to celebrate there. I love that. Volleyball truly is a team effort there. Everyone's gotta be encouraging one another, cheering them on, and doing their part to be successful. Good touch on the block. Emily Pope with the attack. Seems like Brockway's the only one hustling everywhere. Our defense has got to pick it up. Pope finds a way around the block there. Number 10 with a heart attack, and Savela and Brockway blocked it out. Great use there of the tool on Lander. They lead 6-2 here in set number 2. Good pass there by Bokniak. Ritz with the right side attack. And Lander is just, they called it four touches there. I thought Lander got a little bit of a piece of that, but Bobcats take a timeout here as they trail by 5 in the second set. And we will take a quick break and be right back.
We're here.
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
And we are back as Georgia College is coming off a timeout. They're trailing by 5 points to Lander. Nicole Cohen to serve, so we're going to see a replay on that one. Great kill there by Safela. Number 10 with a tip as it was a tight set. And Bobcats get the point. This really has been a game of runs here. Each team is trading about three to 4 points, honestly, per possession. Good serve there by Cohen. Hard attack there by 11, and Mullering gets it up there on the line. And no touch again on Lander. Coach Gretchen is arguing on that one, but the down ref is right there. He's watching. Lander's ball yet again. Georgia College needs a good pass, get back in our offense here. We were scrappy in the first set and it's starting to die down a little bit. Oop. Sorry, I had a ball coming at me there. Landers now has their biggest lead of this set, up by 6. And number 6 is back to serve. And there we go, Kayla Brockway with a kill for the Bobcats. Good attack there by number 5 for Lander. Riley Kinsler. Georgia College just needs a break to get back in rhythm here and get rolling. Good pass there by Bokniak. And Kayla Brockway with a double. That's her first one of this game. I'm sure many of you guys can see the big cast on her hand there. I mean, that's been quite the obstacle to overcome, as she is in a lot of pain, but trying to get used to setting with a cast on her hand. Shows how much she loves this game. Great up there by Taleli, and Livy Bokniak couldn't quite connect to get kind of save the ball over there. Lander is up by 8 here in set 2. Bobcats need to get something rolling. Good pass there. And there you go, Bogner with a good cross shot there.
Serving number 3, Kayla Brockway.
You see a replay in there. That was a hard attack there by Bogner. Free ball there by Lander. And Kroll with a nice attack. Lander got a piece of it on the block. And Bogner hits straight into the block there. Lander, you got to respect their blocking team. Well, I have to say that they have one player in the top 10 for blocks per set. But you got to continue to hit high hands on them. So I forgot to add that this weekend is our alumni weekend here. And as I said earlier, I was a part of the inaugural team here at Georgia College, which started in 2013. And I now have on the air with me Ashley Siveransky. We both played together all 4 years. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Carol.
We're so happy to have Ashley here today. She actually recently moved to Michigan, so it's fun to have everyone back in town. Ashley, what's it like being back here in Centennial?
Oh, it's good times. I mean, honestly, not much has changed except, I mean, there's not many players out here that we played with. There's maybe 3 people who have played with us that are still on the team. So it's cool to see the new team coming together and seeing Coach Gretchen work with them. But I mean, Centennial looks great, just as good as ever.
Now, have you been able to play some in Michigan, or has it been tough to kind of find a place to be able to hit the volleyball around some more?
Yeah, so I have played not anything super competitive, just a little bit of some intramurals with my fiance and some of our friends, but it's not high level whatsoever, so that's okay.
Fiance.
Oh, yeah.
When are you getting married?
May 26, 2019. We have a Bobcat marriage happening. Steve played baseball at Georgia College, so, you know, Bobcat love.
Bobcats forever. Well, let's see, what else can we talk about of our years here? What positions were you?
Okay,
I have to
so
say positions because I know.
yes, yeah, so I started as a middle, and then I moved over to be a right side. So when I first started, Gretchen recruited me as a middle, and honestly, when she recruited me, she had plans of moving me, so I kind of knew that it was going to happen. So after 2 years?
Yeah.
After 2 years, I think I moved. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, what's your favorite memory here in Centennial Center? I feel like we have to talk about our first game.
I mean, I think we do.
Talk about it.
Yeah, so first game, we had the house packed, and I wish we could see Centennial Center like that another time. That would be good times. But, I mean, it was the best way to start it out, and we had the biggest crowd. I mean, even homecoming and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure our crowd just beat that. It was
you're right.
incredible.
Over 2,500 people.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good memory. I don't know if that's like my top memory, but it's got to be up there.
Oh, man, I remember they got us a bus, and it was like we were like a football team or something.
Yeah, it was a big deal. We were a big deal.
Ash, what's your wise words for these new girls out here? Wise words from Ashley Siveransky.
Yeah.
She has a lot of them.
I do.
Great life quotes.
My wise words, I would say just keep pushing, keep digging, and really just work together with your team. I mean, coming away from this experience, I mean, I come back to be able to come back to Milledgeville, but I really come back for the people. So, I mean, just really enjoy your time and take advantage of it. It goes by quick, and just keep working hard. Volleyball isn't everything, but you should definitely put the effort into it and just love on each other while you got the time to do so.
I mean, you should write a book. That was great.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Ashley, for joining us.
Yes, of course. I'll see if I can recruit some more alumni for you.
We have about 8 or 9 here today, so we might try to get some more on. So
I'll go recruit some over for you and keep cheering on the Bobcats.
Woo.
Go Bobcats.
Looks like they're trying to make a comeback here. They're down by 10 here in set 2. Someone's got to get them rolling.
Yeah.
And Pope? Was that? No. I thought there was a touch on that. Are they calling tape, I guess?
The line judge is trying to call a touch on it, but I guess she got overruled on that one. Coach Gretchen doesn't seem too happy about that.
Brockway with a good hustle, keep it up. I love watching Emily Pope play. She really goes for the kill every time.
Yes.
I mean, in a smart way too.
Yeah. If you watch Emily at the net and just constantly, she is constantly moving. So even when the ball's on the other side, she's just constantly moving, and I think that's what helps her to just be ready to go and have power behind the ball every single time.
Yes. Our main problem, I mean, Lander has a great block at the net, honestly, but our defense has got to pick it up. Kayla's been running all over the court.
Yeah.
She's already got to focus on her hand. Let's see a replay on that.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, great roll shot by Pope there. And number 14 puts it down here on Georgia College side. Now we have done a great job at keying in on number 9, Caitlin Krafka, who leads the conference in kills and kills per set too.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't really noticed her much, so
Yeah,
they're doing a pretty good job shutting her down.
Yeah, she had 2 kills in the first set. I'm not quite sure where she is now, but they're keying in on her for sure. What a block.
Good cover.
What do you remember most about playing Lander?
Oh, Well,
There was no touch on that one.
I do remember Lander being a pretty rowdy bunch. I know, especially playing at Lander. They had a pretty loud team. They never pulled big crowds, but their team pretty much carried everything. And I mean, I haven't noticed it significantly in here, but they look pretty into it, so.
Yeah, I just remember how
Staying
athletic.
true.
I feel like
Yes.
they were always so athletic.
Yeah. They never had like super huge, big, tall players, but they were all very athletic.
Yeah. Great kill there by Savela, trying to get the Bobcats back in this game here. I don't think they've trailed this much to anyone in our conference yet this year, so.
Just got to get something rolling.
Yeah. And 14 with a pretty short attack there.
Very strategic shot right there.
Yeah, and Mari Ashley, hey, a senior. Hey, we would have played her, a senior from Gainesville, Florida.
What number is that?
Number 14 in the middle. Yeah, Lander is actually a pretty young team. They got about 3 juniors out there and just 1 senior. And Georgia College is trailing 23-9 here in set 2 as they came off of a 25-19 victory in set 1. Lander's just 2 points away from closing this one.
I think it's just going back to the
What a
basics
set.
at this point. I mean, if they just get a solid pass and get 1 kill, they can get something going. But at this point, it's kind of 1 point at a time is the focus because
Yes.
they've got some ways to go.
Hey, and good dump there by Kayla right in the middle of the court. No, I completely agree. They're not getting in system too much. And the front row's got to work. Other row will see the replay there.
That's a great
They were
spot.
not ready for that, yeah. Front row's got to do a better job at hitting over the block or Bokniak with attack there, and that's in.
That's great.
Yeah, we got to get Bokniak more active here on the front row.
Well, they brought the towel out, so that's a good sign, right?
Yes. I feel like we've had to bring out that towel so much. Hey, I mean, it's working hard.
Yeah.
And Nicole Cohen back to serve for the Bobcats. Good serve there by Cohen. She has been such a consistent server all year. Hard cross shot there by 14, Amari Ashley. I hope I'm saying her first name correct. She is really, she's gone off here in the second set. This is game point for Lander. And Lander with a block to take set 2, 25-11. And we are going to take a long break here between set 2 and 3. And Ashley, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right,
Happy to be
everyone,
here.
we will be back here shortly. Thank you.
What you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Hello everyone who's just tuning in here. We're here in Centennial Center as Georgia College Bobcats just took a tough loss here in set 2, 25-11, but took set 1 by Lander University by 25-19. Some key leaders for both teams, Riley Kunstetler and Caitlin Krafka lead Lander in kills as they both are tied with 6. Taylor Savela has 9 for the Bobcats and 2 blocked singles. And she actually just tied the single season solo block history against Bailey. Bailey Freeman actually got that in 2014, and Taylor Savela just beat that with 21 single blocks this season. Both teams are doing well. It's been a game of runs. It hasn't been quite back and forth points as Lander just took lots of runs there and took it from the Bobcats. I hope that coach talked to them more about defense. Bobcats have got to pick up their defense in order to pull out this win today. But we are about to get started here in set 3, and thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back here as we start set 3. We are tied here 1-1 today. Bobcats took set 1, Lander took set 2. Krafka with the attack on the outside. Great up there by Lander to keep that alive. But the setter couldn't quite get there to get it up. Bobcat ball as Lauren Talele is in to serve for Georgia College. Talele is a freshman for the Bobcats from Woodstock, Georgia. She has done a wonderful job playing that right side position this season. And looking to be the setter next year, as this is Kayla Brockway's senior season. Free ball there over to Lander. See what they're going to do with it. And 14 with a cross shot. Great up there by Bokniak. 14 has been killing it today. Specifically in the last set. I believe she had all 3 of her kills there in the last set. Double there by Georgia College. As I know Brockway is very frustrated with that, but as you can tell, she's been wearing a cast for about, I believe, the last few days, but last 2 games she's had to try to adjust to that cast. And she's doing a wonderful job. Savela with a deep cross shot there, gets it to fall in for the Bobcats. Cohen into serve. Back row for Georgia College. Nicole has 5 digs on the day. And Bokniak is leading the Bobcats with 11 digs today. After set number 2, Brockway is leading the team in assists with 18. Savela has 9 kills, and to follow her is Emily Crowell with 4. Roll shot there by Krafka. Back row attack by Lander. Talele gets it up. And free ball there by Lander. I'm not sure if Kayla tried to do a back set over the net there, or was that to Taylor, but Lander puts it down. And it is 3-2 Bobcats. Krafka back to serve for Lander. Krafka has 6 kills after set 2. And as I've mentioned earlier, but for those who are just tuning in, Krafka leads the conference in kills per set and kills at 275 kills for the season as a freshman. But Taylor Savela follows her with 234. Bobcat ball as Savela is back to serve. I love watching Taylor Savela play back row when she's in to serve. I've mentioned this before, but you know, most middles, they're the tallest on the teams. They're not always the best at defense, but Savela does such a great job at working hard there and getting open for the back row attack like we just saw. Ritz with a hard cross shot, great up by Talele. Bokniak with a hit off the heads of Lander. Hard line shot there by Ritz. I believe she might have 7 kills for the game now, in the game combined. Ritz is just a sophomore too. Lander ball as they've tied it up now. It's 4-4 with number 6, Hannah McManus, back to serve. She's a junior from Bowling Springs, South Carolina. She has about 13 digs for Lander after set 2. Outside attack by 10. Good up by Cohen. Tip by Bokniak. And I believe number 5 for Lander was in the net. No, number 10 was in the net. That doesn't seem right though. The upright said number 10, but I believe number 5 was. Brockway back to serve for Georgia College. Good deep serve there. Middle attack by number 5, and that is out. Looked close there. overpass, but Lander keeps it on their side. It's a great play by their setter. And Mullering was there, hit her hand weird, went straight down. Lander takes back possession as they trail by 1 here in set number 3. Number 3, Boo Luther is back to serve for Lander. She has 9 digs after set number 2. She is a freshman from Aiken, South Carolina. Good hustle there by Bokniak to keep that ball alive. Fast set there, Crowell with a block. She needed that. Bobcats got to work harder on their blocks here. Lander's getting theirs, getting touches on them. We got to get more hands on these attacks. Bokniak back to serve. I think there was a little disconnect there between the middle and the setter. It was a little high. And number 5 jumped a little too early there. Bobcats lead by 3 here. Set 3, 8-5. Slide there by number 5. That goes straight down there across. We were a little late on our block there. That was a good attack by Riley Kinsler. I apologize. And Pope with a kill. We've got to get our outsides more active here. After set 2, Bokniak had 3 kills and Pope had 3 kills. Hard attack by number 5, goes right between Kayla and Bokniak. Good pass by Mullering. Savela with a cross shot. Goes down for Georgia College. And Lauren Taleli is in to serve. Cross shot there by Pope. Gets Lander out of system. Got to communicate there. Looks like there was a double on that. Set by Lander. Hard line shot by Krafka on the outside there. Georgia College did a great job at shutting her down there in the first set. She's starting to get a little rolling now. I think Coach Krumdick is arguing that double on Lander. Madeline Reed back to serve for Lander, a freshman from Graniteville, South Carolina. Free ball by the Bobcats. And they push outside to Krafka. Can't get her rolling. She has a hard shot there and a smart shot for Lander. Just a freshman. And Lander ball again. We have a shank pass there from the Bobcats. We are tied here 10-10. Madeline Reed is still serving for Lander. Good high hand attack there by Savela to keep that ball alive. Roll shot by Pope. Ritz with the roll shot, deep corner. Hard attack by Savela. Great up by Libero there for Lander. And line shot by Krafka. 3 kills in a row for Krafka, giving Lander a lot of energy and the lead now. Lander is trying to take away all the momentum here. Bobcats have got to get a stop here. Good pass by Bokniak, and Savela is blocked by 14 and 9 for Lander. Number 14 for Lander is ranked in the top 10 for blocks per set in our conference. And Bobcats take a timeout here in set number 3 as Lander has a 3-point lead. And we will take a short break and be right back.
Hey y'all, we're the seniors of the soccer team. And we would love the support of other Bobcats to finish out our last year. Come out to the field.
The semester's halfway over. We need you to show up in blue and green. Kom to oeste en oeste besturing. I'm from Bobcats.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And we are back after a Bobcat timeout. Lander leads set 3 here, 13 to 10, as 13 is still back to serve. Overpass there, and Lander takes advantage. Talele tried to roll out of her dive there right into the pole. Georgia College just needs a good pass here to get the offense set up. Here we go, good pass by Bokniak, and that is out on Savela. Bobcats trying to get a touch on that. Couldn't really tell from my angle here. And Pope hits that out too. Caitlin Krafka has 5 kills this set. Georgia College has got to key in on her better to reduce that, as Pope, though, gets a kill for Georgia College. Hoping to take the momentum back here. Cohen subs in. I love watching Nicole play. She was a freshman here when I was a senior, and she is just such a fun player to play volleyball with, but also just a great friend. She's been working really hard to be able to have this back row position this year, and it's very well deserving. And Savela and Brockway connect there on the block and get another point here for Georgia College. Brockway and Savela have come a long way on their block there. I know As you can tell, Brockway has a little bit of a height advantage, but she has worked very hard to improve her blocking. And Lander uses the tool there and takes back possession as Kraft goes back to serve. I've said this quite a bit, but this game has been a game of runs, and Georgia College has not been able to get on a good run quite yet, but Lander has, so that's really been the difference of the game. And Lander once again uses the tool. Number 10, Kyra Ross. I believe that was her 3rd kill today. Back set, number 11, Ritz. Great attack there by Bokniak. On the outside, that is Bokniak's 6th kill today. Savela back to serve, and Bogner is now front row middle. Both teams are now getting a lot of touches on their blocks. Krafko with the back row attack. Ritz with a cross shot. Good up by Taleli. Got a long rally here, and number 14, with a really great kill there. We're gonna take, Bobcats take a timeout here as they trail by 6 in set 3, and we'll take a quick break. We are back after Georgia College timeout. Lander leads 19-13 here in set 3 as we are tied 1-1. Tight set there, and Ritz keeps it alive for Lander. And they call it double on Brockway, as she's really frustrated with herself. If y'all could see her hand, what it looks like out of that cast, it's pretty impressive what she's doing out there. And number 10 blocks Brockway there on the right side. Lander extends her lead by 8 now. Good attack there by Bogner. Tight set there for Lander, and Bokniak and Ritz look like they hit ankles there at the net. Both of them are okay though. Brockway's back to serve for the Bobcats. Gonna try to get them on a run here, a much needed run. Great up there by Brockway, and it was an overpass. Number 5 put it back on Georgia College's side. Georgia College has got to get some more energy out there. Everyone just looks a little dead tired. Yesterday was a tough match. It was point by point. A long 4 sets. Hard attack once again by number 5, and Brockway tried to get it up there. Number 3, Boo Luther back to serve. She's looking just for 2 more points for Lander to take set 3. Roll shot by Crow in the middle. Disconnect there for Lander. Get the free ball over. Great up there by Bogner. Someone was in the net there, no call. And Crow gets blocked. And Lander just needs 1 more point here to take set 3. And Bogner with a very hard attack there to the deep right-hand corner. Keeping the Bobcats alive. Pope subs in for Cohen for front row, and Bokniak is back to serve. Great attack there by Crowell. And that goes down. Also, Lander was in the net. Good serve by Bokniak. Number 10 hits it right in the corner there, and Lander takes set number 3. 25-16. They now have a 2-game win. The Georgia College is 1, and we will be back here shortly for set number 4. Thank you so much for tuning in.
As Division II student athletes, we are committed to being our best.
Division II National SAC is proud to partner with the Sports Science Institute to play a role in the cardiac safety and health of student athletes.
Although many student athletes with heart conditions live healthy, active lives, up to 10 NCAA student athletes die each year of sudden cardiac death during athletic activities.
The facts are that immediate delivery of CPR and AED saves lives, so everyone should be CPR and AED trained. Please join us in this important initiative. Make it yours.
Try to adjust to that cast, and she's doing a wonderful job. Savela with the good deep serve there. Middle attack by number. There we go. Good pass by Bokniak, and that is out on. Georgia College has got to key in on her better to reduce that. Talali got a long rally here. Great up there by Brockway. Someone was in the net there, no call. And Crow. Great attack.
Technologies, careers, society, it is impossible to predict the future. The jobs of tomorrow may not even exist today. At Georgia College, you will learn to be a critical thinker, to develop new ideas and out-of-the-box solutions, because those are the kind of lifelong skills you'll need in a rapidly changing world. The way we see it, it's not really about what you know, it's about how you think. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Hello and welcome to set 4 here in Centennial Center. Your Bobcats are trailing by 1 game. Lander's up 2-1 on them. Some key leaders here. Savela for Georgia College has 11 kills after 3 sets. Kayla Brockway with 27 assists. Jordan Mullering with 16 digs. And for Lander, Krafka leads with 12 kills, 32 assists by Madeline Reed, and 24 digs by Hannah McManus. Georgia College has had a tough last 2 sets here. They just lost 25-16 and then 25-11 after their first set victory of 25-19. They have got to bring some more energy here in set 4. Both teams are getting some blocks. Both teams are getting great digs. Both teams are getting some great assists, and it's going back and forth. You can't get discouraged once you get blocked here. And Lander is a great blocking team, but so is Georgia College. Front row has got to just do a better job at hitting high hands off the block and hitting around the block. Easier said than done, but the team just needs a little bit more energy in here and avoid Lander going on some runs again. Straight down attack there by 14 for Lander. And Mary Ashley. I apologize if I am pronouncing her first name incorrectly. She has 5 kills now. It seems like a lot more though. Great attack there for the Bobcats. We are tied now, 1-1. Lauren Taylor is in to serve. That was a kill by Taylor Savela. Hard attack there by Pope. She needed that. We need to get our outsides more involved here in this game, and that was a great attack there by Pope. Both Pope and Bokniak have 6 kills. Well, Pope now has 7, but Lander just has a great block set up on them. They gotta work around it. Back row attack there for Lander. Bobcats keep it alive. Free ball, and Pope's free ball lands right on the line. For those who don't know, you get a kill for any point that you send over there, so she gets a kill for that. Double there by Brockway. She's getting frustrated with herself. Brockway rarely ever doubles. But unfortunately, as you can tell, she has a huge cast on her hand. She can't get that discouraged. Outside attack by Pope. Cross shot there by Ritz. And a kill for Taylor Savela. How many times do I have to say that today? I guess 13. 13 kills there for Savela. I mentioned this earlier too, but Savela today has now passed the previous leader, Bailey Freeman, back in 2014. Savela now has the record for single season solo blocks, in which she has 21 now. Brockway with a kill there, I believe. Good serve there by Cohen. Hard attack by Ritz. I say this quite a lot, but sitting on the floor here, sometimes you just know when it's about to be a kill. It's just perfect connection between setter and players. We just see the replay there. Tight set there for Bokniak, but she uses a tip option and Point Bobcats as they are up by 3 now here in set number 4. Bobcats have to win this set in order to stay alive here in this game. Good pass there by 10 for Lander. And Cohen gets one hand on it as it goes out. Those are tough to tell. Sometimes those drop right at the last second, and that you'd hate to watch it just hit the line there. Tip there by Bogner. Back row attack by Krafta, and Bogner gets a single block there on Krafta. Emily Crowell in for Lauren Tulaley on the front row there. I should add that Crowell plays front row right side and Tulaley plays back row right side. It's not that they're getting subbed out for performance. Free ball by Mollering. Good up there by Brockway, and Cohen to keep it alive. Another free ball there by Georgia College. Outside attack there by number 10, Kyra Ross. Kyra Ross and number 14, Ashley, are both tied with 5 kills. It seems like a lot more, but Lander has really been using them in their offense the past set and a half. Crowell with a roll shot, and it falls. Bokniak back to serve for the Bobcats. Kroll keeps it alive, sends it over. And Krafta pretty offset there and hits it into the net. Bokniak still back to serve as the Bobcats lead by 4 here in set 4. And Krafta uses Georgia College's block as the tool. Riley Kinsler is back to serve for Lander. Kroll with a hard cross shot there. Keeping the Bobcats lead to 4 now. Savela comes in front row, and Mollering is back to serve. Good up there by Bokniak. And that tip is in. Good tip there by Krafka for Lander. She now has 14 kills and is leading Lander in that aspect, and Savela has 13 kills, leading Georgia College in that category as well. Number 5, Riley Kinsler, though, has 12 kills just to follow teammate Krafka. And Crowell, Bokniak, and Pope, all 3 have 3 kills for Georgia College. And Lander serves, goes straight in the net. Tulaley is back in to serve and play right back. Mollering is having a great game with 19 digs, and Bokniak to follow with 14 digs. But Hannah McManus for Lander has 27 digs. And then right behind her is Boo Luther with 14. That's what. McManus is actually second in the conference with digs. She has 375. Rebecca Martinez with USC Aiken leads the conference with 438 digs so far this season. But Mollering is right underneath McManus with 327 digs, averaging about 5 digs per set. And Lander serves it out. Another service error there for Lander. Cohen into serve for the Bobcats. Good up there by Cohen and Brockway. And Bobcat uses number 11's block and just tools off her. We'll see a replay on that one. Great dive there. Keep that ball alive, and Bobcat just had to barely use her block there. She was on her way down. Ritz with a heart attack there. Oh, and Savela, it looked like their block was going out, and Bobcat took an arm out there. Little back and forth going on now, as it really has been just a game of runs. Lander probably looking to get on a run themselves. Almost ran into each other there. Heart attack out of Lander. Some very frustrated fans. Now they actually called a tip there, a touch there on Georgia College's block. Promise this is not a biased opinion, but that ball was definitely out and not touched. I mean, refs they can't, they gotta cut some refs some slack. They can't get every single call perfect. But that gives Lander back the ball. And that is out for Georgia College, cutting their lead just to 1 now. Number 6, Hannah McManus is back to serve for Lander. Trying to continue this run here. And Savela with a deep line shot there. Getting the Bobcats back on the board, and she is back to serve. Love watching Savela play. She has such a heart attack and so much confidence. And that hit was out by Lander. Bobcats now lead by 3 here. Georgia College is down 2 sets to 1. They have to win this set in order to stay alive and make it a set 5. Number 5 with a kill for Lander. Attempted dump by Brockway, couldn't go down there. Great up there by Cohen. That was a hard attack by number 10 for Lander. Great pickup by Bokniak. Got a great rally going on right here. And number 5 hits it out. Bobcats ball. Kayla Brockway is back to serve for Georgia College as they lead 16 to 13 here in set 4. And Bogner and Crowell make connection there on that block. Bobcat ball. And Lander's taking a timeout here as they trail by 4 points here in set 4, and we will take a short break. Thank you.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, man, T, move down.
It's a tearjerker!
We are back off a Lander timeout. Georgia College leads 17-13 here in set 4. Great save there by Cohen on the back row. Krafko with a back row attack. Mollering sets it, gets called for a double. Good pass there by Cohen. Kroll. Cohen saves Kroll on the block there. And Bobcat with a line shot, and it goes down for Georgia College. Bobcat is tied with Crowell with 8 kills for Georgia College, as Savalik is still in the lead with 14. Great up there by Brockway. That was a hard attack by number 5 there for Lander. Krafka, the cross shot, Bokniak keeps it alive, and Bogner with a single block. Georgia College needs to keep this lead here. And Riley Kinsler with a cross shot there. She ties teammate Krafko with 15 kills now. Hit there by Bogner in the middle. And Lander blocks it out. Looks like Lander disagrees with that call. But both the down ref and up ref said there was a touch. Hard attack there by Kroll. Hate to see those right in the middle of the court. Whew. We're gonna see a replay on that. Lander with just a roll shot right there. You got miscommunication there on Georgia College. And Lander hits it right in the net there. And the ball back to Bobcats as they lead by 5 now. Lauren Talali is in to serve. Good short serve there by Talali. And Bokniak to hustle back there. Georgia College sends a free ball over to Lander. Gets him a little out of system. Ritz with a tip to the middle. Pope with the cross shot. Kill by Taylor Savela. Great connection there with Savela and Brockway. And Lander is going to take a timeout here. Georgia College leads in set 4, 22-16. And we will just stay put during this timeout. Do some team comparisons right now. Kills on the day, Lander leads the Bobcats 50 to Georgia College's 45. Attack errors, Georgia College has 4 more attack errors than Lander. Assists were pretty neck and neck there. Lander has 47 assists, Georgia College has 43. Serve aces now, Lander has 3 to Georgia College's 0. Digs right, neck and neck once again. Lander has 85, Georgia College has 87. Blocks have definitely been key in this game. Lander has 12 to Georgia College 8. And block solo though. Bobcats are leading the block solo 4-2, but block assist total, Lander has 20, Bobcats have 8. Lander has done a great job at working hard on their block on us and really stopping our outsides and making Kayla have to push to Savela a lot in the middle, which has been very effective. Good up there by Bobcat. And there was a touch on Lander there. Krafka with the outside attack and Pope with the outside attack. Both teams are playing very scrappy right now. Savela with a tip, and number 14 was in the net for Lander. Bobcat ball. 14 was on her way up again to get that ball up in her hand. Just scoop the bottom of the net. Another towel break here. What an interesting matchup today. I mean, it's been quite big leads and victories here, and Brockway and Savela connect on that block, and game point Bobcats might exchange scores here from set 3. Lander just won 25-16, and Bobcats are looking to do the same. Lander almost got the block there, and Bobcat with a kill. Cross shot for Bobcats to take set number 4. Set number 4, 25-16. Well, we'll be back here for set number 5 today, and that is a game to 15. You switch sides at 8 points. It's anyone's ball game at this point. We will be right back. Thank you. She has 5 kills now. Hard attack there by cross shot there by Ritz. And a kill for Taylor Savela. Good serve there by Cohen. Hard attack. Good up there by Cohen and Brockway. And Bobcat, you stay alive and make it a set 5. Hard attack there by Kroll. Kill by Taylor. Scrappy right now, Savela with a tip, and number 14 was in the net for Lander. Lander almost got the block there, and Bach.
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
What you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Welcome to set number 5 here in Centennial Center. It's been an interesting day here. Bobcats took set 1, 25-19. Lander took it easily, 25-11 in set 2, and then 25-16 in set 3. And then Bobcats just took set 4, 25-16. So really, this set number 5 is anyone's game at this point. And we're played at 15, and we'll switch sides at 8 points. Thanks for tuning in. Lander with a serve to start set number 5, and Kroll with a cross shot deep to get the first point of this match. Every point in this last set is crucial. Both teams have had kind of an up and down sets today. Therefore, every point in this last set really, really mattered. And Kraft uses Georgia. Oh, they called it in. It looked like a close one there. Brockway and Savela get the block on Krafka. Krafka and Kinsler lead Lander with 15 kills. Madeline Reed leads with 41 assists. Hannah McManus with 31 digs. And number 5, Riley Kinsler has 6 block assists in this game. For the Bobcats, no surprise, Savela leads with 16 kills, Brockway with 41 assists, Mullering with 22 digs, and Bogner with 3 block assists. And Bokniak came down there on that attack. Little missed timing there, and it hits right in the net. We got a tied set number 5 here, 2-2. Lander has been so good on getting some hands on our attacks all day today. And I believe that was number 10 for Lander with a cross shot in the back row. Good roll shot there by Savela, and that hits right there in the middle of the court. That's always a smart place to go on the court there. It's a hard shot, but when you do it, very effective. Ritz with a cross shot. Bokniak with a killer line shot there. Giving the energy back on the Georgia College side. You can tell both teams want this bad. So you can see a replay here from Bokniak. Hard shot there. Savela with a great tip there, short. And Lander's Libero was there. Just didn't get a good pass up there for a teammate to come under. Cohen is back to serve still. Bobcats lead 5-3. And Krafka with a rare error there, hits it in the net. And Lander is going to take a timeout here, and we are going to take a quick break. Bobcats lead 6-3 in set 5. They're back here in set number 5. Bobcats lead the Bearcats 6-3 after a Lander timeout. And Savela with a cross shot. See a replay on that one. Great shot there by Savela. Disconnect there for Lander. Krafko runs in to save it. Bokniak with a hard cross shot, and that goes down. She just had one block on. We're going to switch sides here as Bobcats are up 8-3 on Lander. I said it from the beginning, whatever team is going to come out with the most energy and get on a run right away, that's who's going to take it. It's anyone's ball game, but this whole day has been just a game of runs. Lander has a strong front row in right now. Going to take full advantage of that. Krafko with a very impressive switch up there. She looked like she was about to go for the tack and switch up last second and went for the tip there. Good pass there by Cohen. Set up Bokniak. Tight tip. Tight set there. What an up by Lander there. Lander is diving left and right out there. What a swing by Bokniak. Lander got a hand on the block. Just needed to press a little harder. Lander is now taking their second timeout here. And we will stay put for now. Let's see some replays here. What a hard attack there by Bokniak. Another kill there by Bokniak. Emily Pope and Libby Bokniak have really stepped up in the last 2 sets to get Georgia College rolling. And of course, Savela. Savela has done a great job at working the 2 corners here for on Lander's side. Both teams, those deep corners there have been open all game. It's just both teams have done a great job at putting a block up. Lander is leading Georgia College 20-12 in block assists. Savela is back to serve for Georgia College still as they are up 9-4. Good float serve there by Savela. And Ritz gets the kill for Lander. Exchanging points there because last point, Lander didn't press hard enough on their block. This point, Bobcats didn't press hard enough on their blocks. Ritz has a powerful swing. Hannah McManus is back to serve for Lander. Tip there by Bokniak down the line. Ritz can only do a roll shot there. Tip by Bokniak. Dive by Lander, and Lander tools off the block. We're saying there's no touch. Georgia College is. Gonna have a meeting between the up and down ref here. The line judge here on Lander's side said there was a touch, but the down ref said it just hit tape. Call the line judge over here now too. This is a pretty big call in the game here for Lander. And it is Georgia College ball. The line judge said that there was a touch by Georgia College. The up ref overrules all, and the down ref said that there was no touch on the block and that it just hit tape. Lander's coach is having a few words to say to the down ref on that. Crowell is in for front row, and Brockway is back to serve as Bobcats lead 10-5 here in set 5. Overpass by Lander sets up Bobcats offense. Crowell with a hard cross shot, and number 5 was in the net for Lander. We're gonna see a replay on that. That was a great up by Lander. And great attack by Crowell. I wish I was the lefty right side. She has a wonderful cross shot there. It's a very hard hit. Along with Rich, she is also a lefty for Lander. And that was out. Crowell hits it out. And now it is Lander's ball. And number 3, Boo Luther is in to serve. Good pass by Cohen. And Lander blocks it on their own side there. And Bogner gets the kill. Emily Pope is in on the front row, and Bokniak is back to serve. Bobcats just need 3 more points to close out this win. Cross shot by Riley Kinsler goes down there for Lander. Kinsler and Krafka are tied with 16 kills for Lander. Bogner with a hard cross shot right at the 10-foot line. Number 3 got a touch on it, but didn't get up enough for a teammate to run under. Mollering is back to serve now for Georgia College. And the score is 13-7 Bobcats. Battle of the Cats today, and Savela puts it down. This is game point here for the Bobcats. Let's see if they can put it down. And that was a lift on Georgia College, but great touch on from Brockway. She's laughing that off. Great hard shot there by number 5, Riley Kinsler. Still game point for Georgia College. And Kroll with the cross shot for the win. Bobcats beat Lander 3-2. After taking set number 1, losing 2 sets, and then they took the last 2 sets. What a great battle from both teams today. It was a game of runs, but Bobcats came out on top, and that puts Georgia College at 500 in the conference. They have 3 wins, 3 losses, and that moves Lander down to most likely 3rd place with 3 wins and 2 losses as well.
Georgia College Athletic Department and the volleyball team in particular, we'd like to thank each and every one of you coming out today. Please drive safely on your way home. Go Cats.
Well, everyone, I might be back here in a second, but if not, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, parents and family and fans of Lander, for tuning in. It was a hard-fought match. And thank you, Bobcat fans and family and friends, for tuning in too. And we will not be back in Centennial Center till October 26th. But the Bobcats do play, let's see, they play 2 away games coming up. One is at Valdosta State and one is at Albany State. And I do not believe that the Albany State game is going to be broadcasted. but Valdosta State will be. So tune in for that. We thank you.